ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลดีขึ้นโอเคฮัลโหลเทส1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10ฮัลโหลฮัลโหล1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหล1 2 3 4 5 6 7ฮัลโหลฮัลโหล1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10ฮัลโหล1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10ฮัลโหลฮัลโหล1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10ฮัลโหลฮัลโหล1 2 3 4 5ฮัลโหล1 2 3 4
สวัสดีครับเช็คครับ1 2 3 41 2 3ฮัลโหลครับฮัลโหลจะไปสี่สวัสดีครับเช็ค1 2 3 4เช็ค1 2 3 4เช็คเช็คมา นะครับเทสเทสเทสเทสมาเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทสเทส
เช็คเช็คเช็ค1 2หนึ่งสองสามสี่ห้า
แรงกิ้งอ่ะเราสตาร์ทครั้งแรกประเทศไทยนู่นนี่นั่นน่ะเขาเลยบอกเอางี้เล่นเราก็เลยถามว่าเล่นทำไมเขาบอกว่าเป็นเพื่อนบ้านก็จะทำตรงนี้เขาอยากจะสปอร์ตก็ยอมสปอร์ตเลยพี่แบบโคตรปลื้มอ่ะวันนั้นเนี่ยก็มีส้มหล่นนิดนึงเรื่องรถไปรับกับเรื่องปัญหาเรื่องโรงแรมพี่กับเคลเว่นอ่ะไปรอมันที่โรงแรมให้รถแท็กซี่มาส่งอ่ะตั้งแต่ตี 4อ่ะวันนั้นไม่ได้นอนเลยอ่ะ
Hello everyone again, and a big hello to all fans watching us all live. Welcome to Pattaya Open Pool Championship 2026 broadcast live on Thailand Sport. Who are you cheering for? Please leave us a comment and let me know. And now it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. The introductions of our world-class pro athletes who will be battle stage for glory, ranking points, and the championship title. Please welcome Mr. Johan Cho from Philippines. And the next, please welcome Mr. Go Shing Tek from Singapore. World-class tournament like this, we cannot begin without recognizing the people who ensure display, integrity, and international standards. Ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome our official referee and judges who will oversee the competition with professionalism and transparency. A big round of applause for our referees. And now the moment has arrived. It is time for official competitions to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the match.
TV table, good luck. $64 more buys left, then 128 left. 64 will get lucky to get a buy, then I have to organize all that.
เก่งขนาดไหนอะนะครับ
I want to forget Jay Flowers, by way of Pair, is offering a 1 million baht bonus if any player can break and run 9 consecutive racks. So you gotta win the leg in order to do that. And yeah, Go has the word Desmond on the back of his shirt, so I'm gonna call him Desmond. I believe that's his nickname for the duration of this match. But he did not cut that 3-ball enough, so no bonus in this match. Johan Gonzalez Chua at the table. He's got to look at a bank in the side, I believe. Yeah, natural angle, but he's gone a little far. I don't even know if he was actually trying to pot that ball. I think he was. He would have had to look at the next object ball, but the slidey cloth, and he hit it pretty soft, so the bank went wide on him. Now look at this. Jacking up off of the rail. Trying to pull that back for the 4. And nothing doing there. I'm not sure if he was really trying to do that. But regardless, he's got a snooker behind the 8. So I'd be surprised if Johan does not go for the jump shot here. He's got a nice angle to pop this ball in and come off the side rail and back up table for that pink 4, which he did, but did not pot the ball. Yeah, these jump cues are wonderful things, but they are not automatic. They are not just a cheat code. I'm wondering, when you're playing an opponent and they grab their jump cue, does that make you happy or sad? I'm curious. In most cases, I like it when my opponent is grabbing the jump cue. Percentage-wise, anyway. Left the bank. He's potted the bank. He's got an angle on the 4, but the 5 and the 8 are a little tricky downstairs. Goes forward with a little spin to come down. for a look at the 5, but he not real promising. At 8 ball there, so I believe, is he going? I think he's going at it though. Funny things can happen though. Bouncing that white ball off the 8. And he just got it just right. Got the 8 moving. Could have got a snooker out of the deal, but Desmond is looking pretty good here to open his account. But still, with these tight pockets, nothing's for granted. We saw a couple of 9 balls missed in the last match. It was kind of surprising. So really, can take nothing for granted, especially if you're not used to playing on these tight tables. 6 ball down, open hand bridge. Doesn't have to do much with a white ball. Just get it off of that rail. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wanted a little bit more distance between the white ball and the cushion, but still pretty good position here. He might go across, or he might just tap it in slowly. Yeah, like that. Okay, yeah, nice putting angle there. Desmond, straight in on the 9, short range. 9 ball deposited. Desmond, go chin tech. Grabs the first frame. 1-0. It's always nice when you can grab the first rack when you're playing a ranked player. Usually with these top rated players, you got to get them early before they really settle in and get in stroke. That's been my experience anyway. If you're playing a top rated player and it's like the semifinals or something, they usually have a lot more experience in that type of setting, so it becomes much more difficult for the lower rated player. But hey, it's 9 ball. You never know. You never know. Got the blue 2 racked on the right wing spot, just to the right of the 9 ball in the rack. Desmond breaking off a little left of center in the break box. He made a ball last time. Look at this, look at this. That's the 3rd time I've seen that this afternoon. The yellow 1 ball caught the knuckle and went all the just tracked down the rail into the corner pocket, but in the course of doing so, he scratched. So ball in hand for Johan, ranked number 4 in the WNT rankings. He's the 2nd highest ranked player in this tournament, only 1 step behind Aloysius Yapp. Aloysius Yapp. Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, Aloysius is ranked number 3 in the WNT rankings. Johan pots the 3, comes up for a nice close range shot on the 4th. A nice angle to come across. No, he didn't come across. He came straight down with a little left-hand spin. And he's got a nice angle on the 5. He may just roll forward a tiny bit. Yeah, like that. A little bit of little bit of stun run action there. And 6 ball down, 7 ball's going to go in the same pocket. Nice angle to come down table 4, the 8. He may play it on the short side, but he's looking at the right hand corner pocket, so he's going to go to the rail and out. He's going to hit the 8 and get a little funny. Bouncing off of balls like that, rearranging the furniture, they don't always end up where you want them. But he's about a ball and a half distance away. He's going to cut this in the left hand corner and go into the 9, and that's going to come out smelling like a rose, end up straight in on the 9. Well judged. 9 ball down. Johan Chua has won. 1-1 scoreline. Our sponsors for this week's tournament, Teerapong Kornvasaram, owner of S1 Signature Snooker Company Limited here in Thailand. He is the main sponsor. He's the owner of S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Pattaya, where we're sitting right now. 25 tables, 2 floors. Also 2 snooker clubs in Bangkok as well. And also known as S or S1. Also sponsoring this tournament is 3RE Thailand Company Limited, helmed by a gentleman named Kelvin Go, who is also our tournament director. And we have Think Curve Company Limited Thailand. Also another major sponsor, not to mention J Flowers Q's. As I mentioned before, the big boss at J Flowers has offered a 1 million baht bonus if somebody can break and run 9 racks. Chua to break. He's breaking off the left side of the break box. Pots a ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket, and I think he's got a look. I think he can clip this one in the corner. Long-range cut shot. But he's going to want to use that 3 as a bumper. Keep that white ball from getting all the way down table. I believe that's what he's going to try to do. Open hand bridge, shooting off the rail, about 9 feet away, maybe 10 with this angle from that yellow 1 ball. Cuts it in. Yep, taps the 3. Makes sure. Yeah, he's got to look. I believe he's got to look at it. He's bending down. No, he did not. I'm not sure. He's going at it directly. Yeah, spun the ball in nicely. Used a little bit of throw action there. Get every bit of action out of that white ball. And he's on the red 3 ball. Pot to 3, screws back just below center table. Full ball deposited. White ball comes up. Taps the 9. He's got the 6 in the side. He's got the 5 in the side, the 6 in the same side of the table. And he may come around 3 rails. Yeah. I don't know if he's going to get above or below that 6. He's going below. Yeah. Brings the white ball down. Taps the rail in between the first and second diamonds. Fairly straight. Got a little angle. Little potting angle here. Natural just to come out. Ooh, my. He missed that ball by a good stretch, but it still fell. 8 ball down. He's got the 9 on the side. 9 ball deposited. Johan Gonzalez Chua has 2. Now this is the first time there's been a WNT ranking event in the country of Thailand. First time. And I'm pretty sure they're going to try to have a few more after this. They really like, well, they love pool here in Pattaya. I mean, that's just no 2 ways to put it. S is a snooker player by trade. He loves the game. Plays pool as well. He's a skilled player. And he just keeps putting resources into this pool room. They added in the background there, you see that golden stairway with the lights on it? They just put that in like 2 weeks ago. They're also adding a couple of, I believe they're going to add a couple of hay ball tables as well to the 25 Rasson pool tables and the 8 Joy snooker tables. I think they're Joys. Always looking to do more, always looking to do better, and push the envelope, so to speak. Chew it a break. Breaks off 8 in the corner. He's going to have a look at the 1. Up table, you've got the 1, 2, 7. Down below the side pockets, you've got the remaining colors. No clusters. The 1 ball is on a rail, or real close to it. He's going to use a little left-hand spin here. Left-hand spin. Twist the back for a nice angle on that blue 2. Most likely screw back for the 3. He wants to have an alley to get to that 3 in between the 6 and the 4. Yeah, he screws back all the way down and back up. Nice stroke there. Nice angle, nice natural position to get to that pink 4 ball. Three ball deposited, spins down 1, 2 rails near the side pocket, but it will not scratch in the side pocket. Cue ball finally comes to rest. Chua wasting no time. He seems to be getting a little bit of steam under his belt here. I've seen him do it before. He can play like really fast, really fast. He did that for about a year, played all his tournaments just playing super fast. Finally he's back to kind of a normal pace, but it's still faster than the average player. He does not hem and haw, he does not overly deliberate, he gets right after it. 7 ball down, straight in on the 9, close range, open hand bridge. 9 ball down, Johan has 3. Also, major sponsor for this week's event, Thailand Pool Tables. They got a full-page ad in this glossy handout, and they've got a presence here at the moment. They've got cues for sale. They've got jump cues. They got break cues. They got playing cues. They got chalk. They have gloves. They have templates. So if you're looking to buy a cue, they've got them right here, right now. If you're in the market, and even if you're not, come on down to S1. Get yourself down here. Got a lot of world-class caliber competition this week, and you got it right in front of you right now. But lots more to come this week. Got about another 20 some odd matches to cover in the following 4 days. And thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming along. Johan to break, left side of the break box, near the edge. That was a break and run, young folks. 1 ball on the side. 9 ball is tracking towards the corner, but it will not fall in the corner. It ends up near the rail, about half a diamond away from the lower left-hand corner pocket. Where are you 2? Where are you 2? The 2 is hidden behind the 8. Likely a push-out attempt here in the offing. Yeah, he's gonna he can get that 9 out of the way there, I think. Get that thing away from that pocket. Don't want any surprise occurrences. 9 ball related surprises. You don't want any of that. And left him long. If you can't leave him tough, leave him long. And he did. He left him about 7 feet away, 7.5 feet away from that blue 2. With kind of an awkward potting angle. And that's, I'm not even sure if he can pot this ball legally. I think he's playing safe here. Just too close to that 8. Yeah, he's getting back up. It's like, yeah, you can have this. You can have this. Johan has a plan in mind. All these top players do. When they kick out, they got a plan B and sometimes a plan C. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I'm playing higher rated players. I almost never give the push out back to them because I know they got a plan. I try to figure out what it is. Try to copy that. So he's got a full snooker behind that green 6 ball up table. Also up table the 8 ball. Down table you've got the 3, 4, 5, 2, 7, and the 9 ball. 2 and the 5 are kind of close together. The 4 is above the 2, maybe 3 inches or so. So kind of a tight grouping. But we're talking about hitting this 3 ball here. 2 ball, excuse me. He's going 2 cushions, Efren Reyes style, but those are so hard to judge. He did not even scare that 2 ball. So Johan back at the table, leading 3-1. This is a race to 9. Once we get to the knockout stages, it will be a race to 11, and the finals on Friday will be a race to 15. Chua, ball in hand on the 2 ball deposited. White ball comes up, center table, little left, little above, but nice looking table for a clearance here. Rolls the 3 forward. Gonna shoot the 4 in the opposite corner pocket. Like that. Holds the white ball. Oh, he's making a face. He got a little straighter than he wanted to. He's got to bring the white ball up table for that 6. Yeah, he didn't want to be that straight. Not with these 4-inch pockets, but we may see him put kind of a super stroke on this. He's going forward. Or is he? He gets up. There is a shot clock in effect. I'm sure he's called his extension by now. It's only 30 seconds. And like that, look at that stroke. Pretty good. Pretty close to his work, about a ball's width distance away, and an angle to come down for that brown 7. 6 ball deposited. These little top left hand spin. Come down table for that brown 7. 7 ball deposited. He's wasting no time. And he didn't get any good angle, but he can screw back out of it for sure, no question. Like that. Oh, white ball's going to be near the rail. The stillness of the body. 9 ball down. So easy to have a little body movement when you're shooting off the rail, but not for this guy. He's number 4 for a reason. Scoreline 4-1 thus far. And Desmond hasn't had a look at anything for at least 3 games. Had a break and run, and then he was snookered, and then Johan ran the table. So have the players stepped away from the... I think they have. I think the players have stepped away. No, they haven't. I can't see Desmond in the lower left-hand corner from this camera angle. But Johan's still at the... Still in his corner, chalking his cue, getting ready for the break off. Additional sponsors for this week's event: Ying Miu, M-I-U, maker of cold confections. They've got a refrigerator here with their frozen ice cream treat confectionery type products here. Also P Sport, J Flowers, CPBA. We are using CPBA cloth here at today's event. The Royal branding. I believe that's the top tier of the CPBA's offering. Rasson tables. FC Full Can. Mori, maker of tips. Kamui. Niche Cues and others as Johan Chua prepares to break off. Leading 4-1. I will get to the other sponsors in a minute. In between the next frame. Breaks and almost had a fourth one ball catch the knuckle, go down to the rail, but it did not fall. It did not fall this time in the lower right-hand corner pocket. And the 2 and the 4 are tied up. 9 balls all the way up beyond the head string, right-hand side of the table, outside of the break box. Up table, you've got the 1 and the 9 and 3. Down table, you got the rest of the colors, but like I said, that 2 tied up next to the 4. And the 9 ball's in the way, so he's going to a rail. He may have made this ball. He did. 3 cushions. A little fortuitous, or was it? It might have been play some kind of save. That 2 that definitely does not go in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Slowly, bad hit, foul shot. Hit the 4 first. That is ball in hand for Johan Chua. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but whatever it was, it didn't work out. So Johan back at the table. 8 balls on the table. No clusters, no balls are on the rail. Almost like looks like some kind of practice drill here with ball in hand. Bending over the table, going to screw back for that 3 like that. Little more than about a diamond and a half away from that 3 ball. He's got an angle to follow. Yeah, he's going forward. He's going to come around that 9 ball and play it in the corner. No, the 5 ball is going to be tight. So, yeah, he pots the 4 in, brings the white ball above and across the 5. But he's a little funny here. Natural angle is going away, so for the white ball going away, so he's going to try to go 3 or 4 or 5 rails here. Power that ball in the pocket. 1, 2, 3, and he got there. He's on that the green 6 ball. Nice stroke. Those are always kind of daunting shots for me, bringing that white ball around the world, as it were. But no problem for him. He's still got a little bit of an angle to deal with. I believe he's going to just use some slow right-hand spin here to shoot the 7 in the other pocket. He goes up and down. It's going to hit the side. He's going to be okay on this, like that. Nice stroke. Pretty straight, but he's real close to it. Could screw back, could go forward, try to cheat the pocket, but with cheat. So he may just screw back and shoot it, in this case, in the side. He's not on the good side of it, but still a nice potting angle. The 9 balls available from most of them. So the thing is just pot the ball, keep the white ball off the rail, and most likely you're going to have a nice little potting angle, although you're like 7 feet away. Bam! Look at that. That was a bit of a flex right there. He did not have to screw back with that much power, but Some players do enjoy the flex. 5-1. Yeah, he's starting to free well here. He's got a pretty large lead, and he's playing. I think he's missed a ball or two, but young Desmond hasn't had a whole lot of looks thus far. And back to the topic of sponsors. Finish up the list here. I'll just read Universal, Kamui, Helios, Niche, Carbao, Marboys, Pro Team, DD, Pool Academy, 77 Billiards, Sam Entertainment, MBR, Tipology, and E, along with snookersociety.com. Now you're up to date. Johan breaking off from the same spot as before. Breaks off. 3 ball down. 9 ball headed towards the lower right, but it's outside of the jaws. But I believe he's got to look at the 1 here. He sure does. And a nice angle to come down and around for that 2. And look at the 4-9. Look at the 4-9. Yeah, this is going to be a short rack most likely. Down on the 4, into the 9. 9 ball goes down. 4 ball goes down. 6-1. And Mr. Chua is rolling. Got a head of steam under him, no question. Like a train with no brakes. Going to be hard to slow this young man down in this particular match. But Desmond, he just needs to have a look at something right now. It's a very, very helpless feeling. Very lonely feeling sitting in a chair watching another opponent just pot ball after ball after ball, rack after rack after rack. It can be demoralizing. It really can. It can make you question your whole existence. It's like, why did I come here? This is not how I planned it. And boy, I can relate to that feeling. I've been playing this game since 1977. I've had a lot of matches like that. Yeah, you have to have a decent pain threshold to play this game sustainably, because sometimes just ain't your day. Sometimes it's just not going to go your way, and off you go on to the next one. Nobody wins all the time. Breaks off. Boy, that 1 ball keeps catching those side pocket knuckles. This time it caught the left-hand side, but it did not go towards pocket. So he did not pot anything. So there you go, 6-1. And this is what you get. Snookered by the 4. The 1 ball's on the center diamond, almost froze to the rail. As we used to say, when it rains, it pours, and it is pouring right now for Desmond. But that's a good shot. Tied up the 8 and the 3, so he's still got some fight left in him. But he just needs a couple of good looks. Try to fight his way back into this match here. And he gave it back. So he's, there's not much he can do. He just has to try to bank the 1 into the 4 maybe, or just ultra thin shave. Try to bring the white ball down table like that. He kind of did a little of both. Nice stroke. Got the snooker. Nice shot, Desmond. Nice shot. Under pressure. Well done. Well done. Gets a return snooker. 7 balls in between the 1 and the white ball. Meanwhile, the 3 and the 8 are kind of tied up as well on the right-hand side of the table below the side pockets. Up table, you've got the 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 down below the side pockets. You have the 3, the 8, the 6, and the 9. 9 is just below the foot spot. And that is a foul shot. No rail after contact. Ball in hand for Desmond. All right. Doesn't have. He's gonna have to develop this 3-8, or this. They are playing 3-foul rule, 3 consecutive fouls, so he could try to 3-foul him. I'm not sure if that's what he's thinking of, but let's see here. Yeah, he pots the one on the side, and kind of a sharp angle on the 2, but he's going to try to develop this 3 and the 8 some kind of way. Most likely coming off of the right-hand long rail, assuming he pots the ball. Overcut that ball. That was a tall order. He could have tried to play position for a safety, using that 8 as a blocker on the 3, but he's just going. You know, sometimes you just got to go. You know, you're down big in the match, and sometimes you just got to try some shots that aren't the highest percentage, just trying to catch gear here. Yeah, now you're going to see that 8 ball right next to that white ball. Maybe froze. I think. Yeah. But he did not get there. He did not get the safety. I believe he left a look for Desmond. White ball just went a little too forward. And I think he's got to look at it. Yeah, he does. He's not bending down. He's going right at it. So up table you got 4 balls, down table you got 3 balls out in space. No clusters, no balls are on the rail. Good shot, nice shot. Nice little cue ball control there. Could have easily went into that 5, but he did not. Now he's got a good look at a clearance here. 4 ball down, straight in-ish. Six balls on the same side of the table as the 5, the left-hand side that is. One, two. Okay, all right, that should work. Main thing here, just don't miss the 6. Just don't miss. You're gonna have a look at the 7. Put all your energy and focus into potting this ball, which he does. Nicely done. Brings the white ball up almost dead center table there, and he's got a good look at this 7. 3 balls to go. Try to add another bead to his side of the ledger. 7 ball down. Two balls remain. Open hand bridge. Looks like he's going forward. And we go to the left side of that 9 ball just like that. Pretty as you please. Open hand bridge shooting out of the side pocket. 9 ball down. Desmond has 2. Well done. Ball in hand or no. Down 6-1 scoreline. Easy to not complete routine runouts, but he did. There's nothing fancy there, but he did what was required. 6-2 scoreline. Desmond to break. Breaking from the same spot Johan's been breaking from, left side of the break box. And 6 ball down, 6 ball down. But the 3 and the 9 are kind of funny. Almost near the foot spot. And where are you 2? Or are you 1? Excuse me. Yeah, he potted the 6 on the break. And the 1 is maybe 2 inches away from that upper left-hand corner pocket. Shooting off the rail about 9.5 feet away. And I cannot tell if it clears the 7 or the 5. I think it does, though. He's lining up the 2. But that 8 balls are providing cover for the blue 2 as well. So he's really going to have to muscle up on this one if he's going to try to achieve a clearance here. But, man, this is tough. You know, you might just want to play safe. Just because you can pot the ball doesn't mean you have to pot the ball. Strategically speaking, it's not always the best way to go. And, yeah, the ball rattled out. That was a tall order right there. So, Johan Gonzalez Chua returns to the table with a routine shot on the 1. The 2 balls just outside the jaws of the lower left, just avoid a scratch or a snooker. And, yeah, he's on the blue 2. He's got an angle to screw back for the 3 in the side, perhaps. The 4 and 5 are up table. He went all the way back to the side rail and up. He did not want to shoot that 3 in the side. He likes the corner much more friendly for potting the ball. 3 ball down. Nice little stroke there. Nice little angle on that pink 4. 5 balls remain. 4 ball deposited. Got a nice, pretty good angle. Come down 2 or 3 cushions for that brown 7 down table. 1, 2. Nice little angle to get on that 8. Shoot it in the same corner pocket. A ball down, spins down and around and up for the 9 in the left hand corner bag. 9 ball down. Johan Gonzalez Chua. He's got 7. And once again, thank you so much for joining us, folks. I really appreciate it. We all do. Like and subscribe. S1 TV YouTube channel. There's about 300 videos with my voice on them. Most of them anyway. Over 90%. We've been putting on these live streams for a little over a year and a half. Year and 8 months, something like that. And we're going to keep doing it. So show us some love. Like and subscribe. I'd like to get us over 1,000 subscribers. Formerly known as the S1 Pool Hall Pattaya YouTube channel. They have changed the name, shortened it, made it a little more snappy. S1 TV on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Johan to break. He's breaking off the left side now. Breaks off. 1 ball keeps attacking the knuckles of the sides today. That's like the 6th time I've seen it. And he not happy, didn't make a ball. He has high expectations, but look at this. The 9 ball's right in the way. And this is an awkward jump for a right-handed player. He's kind of belly hooked with the angle that he'd have to reach for it and elevate. So I think it's unlikely he's going to try to jump this ball. Most likely push out. But where do you push out to? the one's going to be available from almost anywhere, unless you snooker yourself, play, you know, play for a jump shot. But Johan's got a jump cue as well, so you might want to try tying something up here. That's what he's looking at. No, he's not. He's looking at a jump shot if he gets it back. Just tap the white ball to the cushion, and now it's within reach. It's within reach, although we're going to see, let's see here, it's still awkward angle for the right-hand player. Yeah, he's got his leg just dangling there off the side rail there. Pots the one, but in the course of doing so, stunned that one ball across the way in the upper left. So Desmond, knock, that's opportunity knocking. Ball in hand. 8 balls remain. Only one ball up table in the break box. That's a 7. The 2, the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are all down table. The 4 is frozen to the rail. The 3 is in the jaws of the lower right-hand pocket. And he's got to get above that 4. These can be deceiving. If you're not careful, you can get funny. But no problem for him. But he's got the white ball next to the 5. Little smile there. A little bit awkward. He's not. Yeah, he's got to use the rest. He's 5 ball adjacent here. And the 4 is frozen to the rail, just a little more than a diamond away from the lower right. So this is not an automatic shot. And getting on the 5 isn't automatic either. Ooh, he rattled it in. But I think he wanted to be straight in on that 5 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Now he's got an angle to deal with. And possibly the 8 ball to deal with. I think he's going to try to bring that white ball under the 8. Like that. He actually tapped the 8, but still pretty good potting angle for that green 6 ball. 4 balls remain. 1, 2 rails and up for about a 6-foot shot. 5.5, 6 feet, something like that. Shot on the 7. 7 is just inside the break box, above the head string. But natural position. Just watch out the scratch on the side. That happened last match. There you go. Little left-hand spin to ensure he did not scratch. And he's got a pretty nice look at this 8 here. But again, take your time. You do have 30 seconds. We do have a shot clock, but 30 seconds is actually quite a bit of time for most players. Pots the 8 brings a white ball to the rail, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from the 9. These can be deceiving, even though you're real close to it. Yeah, oh man, he banked that ball in. That ball hit the rail more than 2 diamonds away from that upper right, and it still fell. Thursday or Friday, that ball may end up hanging up, but the cloth is new. It's slippy, it's slidey, whatever you want to call it, slick. But Desmond hangs on to complete the clearance, and he's got 3. He's only 4 behind, and he's breaking. We are about an hour and 5 minutes into this match here. We have one match following this today, and we will we'll be wrapping up things on the TV table. These are qualifying rounds, race to 9. Once a player advances, if they do, to the knockout stages, the format will change to a race to 11, still winner break. And the finals will be a race to 15. Golden breaks are allowed. They do count. The last match ended up in a golden break. Hill, for crying out loud. Oh my goodness. That was exciting. And the 3 foul rule is in effect. Normally in Pattaya they kind of abolished that rule, but for matchroom events that is still on the books. And 3 consecutive fouls by a player will result into a loss of game or frame, however you want to look at it. Desmond breaks off, makes a ball. 1 ball's up table along with the 4, 7, and the 8, but he is right behind that 5 ball. Down table, you got the 3, the 5, the 8, and the 9. No clusters and no balls on the rail. However, the 8 is pretty close to the rail up table there. So he pushes out to the bottom rail, maybe a third of a diamond away from the lower left, off the cushion. And I don't think he can cut this one. He may give this one back. Oh, he's taking it. He cut that ball in. Stop it. Stop it. From the angle, I didn't see he could get to it, but he had other plans. He's on the 3. Wow. Wow. This is number 4. This is number 4 in the rankings of the World 9-Ball Tour right here in front of you, folks. And he's quickening his pace. 5 ball down. 4 balls remain. And the 8 is the key for sure, no question. He snatches his rock back to the head string. So he's going to go up or below the 8 ball. Below the 8 ball for position. Avoids a scratch. Close range. Nice little stroke there, Johan. 8 ball down. Nine ball down. Johan Gonzalez Chua has 8. He's on the hill. Desmond needs 6 in a row. But you still got a queue. Your queue is still put together. I mean, I've come back from deficits like this before. Most players have at one point or another if you play along. But it's hard. It's hard to keep your juices flowing when you're sitting in that chair watching the other guy just run, clearance after clearance after clearance. But this is what you came for. This is what you came for. You asked for this. And let's see. Johan breaks off, makes the one to the side for maybe the first time in this match. It's gone so close. It's got a bunch of knuckles. The 1 ball, that is. But this time he got the speed just right. And he's got 8 balls to complete this match. But about 5-6 feet away from this blue 2. Tight little cut angle. No problem for him though. White ball comes down, taps the 3 and the 5. So he's a little funny on 3, but as we saw last match, he's got no problems cutting the ball backwards. But I don't think he's doing that. I think he's looking to use the 5 and the 6 as a blocker and tie up his opponent. No, he did go for the cut. Actually, almost overcut that ball. Wide ball goes around, taps the 7, and it gets out of the way. 6 balls remain. But the 5 and 6 are funny. They are funny. The 6 is on top of the 5 there. So we might see a little stroke here. No, he's just going to screw back for a thin cut on the 5. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, this young man cuts the ball like a surgeon. And he's on the 6. And he's not slowing down. Cinches in that 6 ball. 7 ball down. 8 ball about 2 feet away. Screws back, not as much as he wanted to, but still a serviceable shot on the 9. A little quick on the stroke there. 9 ball down. Johan Gonzalez Chua, winner. Scoreline 9-3. Back in a few minutes with the final match of this opening day of this tournament. Back in a few minutes.
Once again, as a reminder, there is no conceding on the 9. Conceding on the 9 will result in a 1-frame penalty. Thank you. So it's about whatever frame you get, just that would be 9. Table would be 10. T9 and T10. Re-get the numbers. So it's all actually on the wall. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, players playing at 7 o'clock. You can make your way to your tables. If 7 o'clock, if you're designated on table 6, 5, and 1, we're going to wait for the last round to finish, and then you can get on the table. Other than that, please get to your table. That's a sign. Thank you. If your assigned table is available, please make your way to the table, please, for 7 o'clock matches. Thank you.
How was that last round of the match, guys? Are you exciting? Yes? So intense, so close. Every match was a real battle. And this is already part of the excitement. The competition is not over. The intensity is not ending because we are moving into rounds that will be more tough. The shots will be sharper, the games will be heavier, the pressure will be higher, and we will start to clearly see the true championship contenders rising on the top. Our event runs every day from March 2nd to 6th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you are here or watching online, don't miss it. We would like to express our sincere gratitude and deepest appreciation to all sponsors, partners, and organizations who have contributed to success of this event. Main sponsors and partners: Pattaya City, 3RE Thailand, S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar, Think Curve, Thailand Sport, NT Private Company Limited, National Telecom, J Flowers, Thailand Pool Table, CPBA Clothes, Rasen, Helios, Afflatus Solutions, FC Fukan, Muri, Kamu, Universal, NixQ, Centara Life, Philippines, 77 Billiards and Maboy, Indonesia, Carabao Billiards, Vietnam, SAM Entertainment, Taipei Fukan Sports, China WeChat, CPBA, DD Academy, Snooker Society. Thank you for your trust, support, and collaboration. And now, it's time for the moments you've been waiting for. The introductions of our world-class pool elites who will battle on the stage for glory, ranking points, and the championship title. First player, please welcome Aloysius from Singapore. And the next player, please welcome Mr. Pawaris Teerapong from Thailand. In a world-class tournament like this, we cannot begin without recognizing the people who ensure fair play, integrity, and international standards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our official referee and judges who will oversee the competition with professionalism and transparency. A big round of applause for our referee. And now, the moment has arrived. It is time for the official competitions to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the match of Pattaya Open Pool Championship 2026.
All Tour ranking event, first one of its type here in Thailand. The first one. Pattaya stepping onto the World 9-Ball Tour map. Up next, we have Aloysius Yapp, the highest rated player in this tournament. Aloysius is ranked number 3 in the WNT rankings. Number 3 versus Pawaris Teerapong. from Thailand, also known as Beer. Beer. I'll be calling him Beer. He's a local player. I know him well. I've played him probably a dozen times. I'm very familiar with his game. Left-handed sidewinder, very sharp shooting individual. You are in for a treat. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to lag for the break. And by the way, talking about the break, if you win the break and you run 9 consecutive racks, you get $1 million baht as a bonus. $1 million baht, around $30,000 US. But you got to win the lag. You got to run out the set. 9 games in a row, and this is winter break. So Beer to break. He's breaking off the left-hand side of the break box. Breaks off 1 on the side, 6 in the corner, and he's got a look at the 2 in the side. Up table we have the 5 and the 8. Below the side pockets we've got the 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9. 9 is real close to the foot spot as usual. What you get. Beer is looking to cut this in with a little spin like that, coming down, but he's not gonna, did not get there. Now he's gonna have to grab the rest, and trust me on this, he's extremely skillful with the rest. Safety player almost banked it in the side. They didn't want to do that. He was trying to catch the right hand long rail underneath the side knuckle there, but he caught actually both knuckles, and Aloysius has a cut on the 3 in the side. Cuts it in, spins to the left and down below that pink 4-ball for ideal position. Talking about Aloysius Yapp, he is the only player ever to win 3 consecutive Matchroom tournaments in a row. At least the ones he played in. He's won 3 in a row. He won the U.S. Open, he won the Florida Open, and 1 other major. It escapes me at the moment, but that's quite the feat. Left-handed player, open hand bridge, straight in on the 5. Just brings it back a little bit. Make sure he had an angle on that 7. Most likely he's going to go down and around for the 8 up table. 3, possibly 4 rails. 1, 2, 3, and he's got a nice potting angle to bring the white ball up table, maybe center table-ish, something like that. A little farther, actually. Down on the 8. 1, 2 rails. And now almost dead center table. But still, these 4-inch pockets on these rest-on tables, not automatic. Cannot take anything for granted. 9 ball down. Aloysius Yapp has won. Yeah, this is match number 6 of the day. This will be our final match for Monday. This tournament runs through Friday, so we got 4 more days at pool, 9-ball pool, world-class 9-ball pool for you in the future, as you have it right now. And while we're talking, like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. You know you want to. This is the qualifying rounds. This is a race to 9. Once players qualify and advance to the knockout stage, it will be a race to 11, all winner breaks. The finals on Friday will be a race to 15. And scratch off the break. Ball in hand for beer. Open table. No clusters. No balls are on the rail. Nice opportunity here for, well, the 4 is a little funny. 4 does not pass the 5, but I think he's going to nudge that sucker out of the way right now. No, he didn't. Screwed back for the 2 in the side. Two ball down, 1-2 rails down. He's going to tap the 9 towards the lower left and have a pretty nice look at this 3 ball. He's not going to be able to get straight in on the 4 for the upper right. Possibly use a little right hand spin to kind of give him a better potting angle for the 4. No, he played safe. He didn't like it. He did not like it. And he got the snooker, yeah. A lot of times it's not best to force the issue. Yeah, he left a look at the 3. I believe it does pass the 6 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Three ball down, screws back nicely for the 4. A little close to the rail, but pretty ideal. 6 balls remain. Up table there is the 4, the 5, the 8. Down table you got the 6, 7, and 9. Nothing's on the rail, no clusters whatsoever. Four ball deposited, white ball still rolling. Got a cut shot, an angle, more of an angle type shot on the 5. Most likely is going to go down and around that 8 ball. Definitely don't want to hit the 8. Avoids the 8. White ball comes down below the side pockets for ideal potting angle on that green 6 ball. 4 balls remain. Ball goes down. He's shaking his head a little. He wanted more of an angle than that, I believe. It's hard to read his expressions because he's so like stoic at the table. Very rarely shows any emotion that I've seen. I've been watching him for years on YouTube. This is my first time seeing him live. Aloysius down on the 7. He's screwing back here quite a bit, all the way up and over for the 8 in the side or the corner. I believe he's going to shoot in the corner. Shooting it in this, yeah, he's looking at the corner. Got the nice angle, natural angle, just a roll forward, little top spin, no side spin, just top spin only. Just come off the rail like that, down below the side pockets. Straight in on the 9. 9 deposited. Aloysius has 2. Yeah, that broken safety was mighty expensive. Normally, I've played beer probably a dozen times. Never an easy opponent, and usually when he plays safe, you are locked up. He will put you in a timeout. But probably a little nervous, maybe a little star power, you know, from Aloysius Yapp. Everybody knows him around these parts. But it's still early days. Early days. It's a race to 9, not a race to 2. You notice the two ball is not racked at the bottom of the rack. It's the rule is the Matchroom rule is the two is to be racked at random. They used to worry about pattern racking when the one was on the foot spot during the break off, but that has changed. Now the 9's on the foot spot. Totally changed the game. Aloysius breaks off. I didn't see anything fall. The white ball ends up in the jaws of the lower left-hand corner pocket. Where are you, one? Way up table. I believe Beer's going to push out here. He's a crafty young man. Very high pool IQ. Very high. Just going off the point. Just get that white ball off the rail. Left a long cut, although I don't know if Aloysius is going to take this on. That's pretty challenging. So the other option is to play safety, send the yellow one ball down table, leave the white ball up table, preferably with a snooker. He might even go rail first. But he may be taking this on. No, he's not. Yeah. He played a side-to-side safety. Sent the yellow to the right, the white to the left. Did not get a snooker. He wanted to put the white behind the green color, but instead left a look for a return safety, and a pretty good one. I think he got a full snooker on Aloysius. Good hit. Rail left contact. Good shot. Legal shot. And I don't believe he left anything for Beer. But actually he did. The one ball is available in the lower left, and I think he's playing safe though. Yeah, I just shaved. White ball gonna get behind that pink 4, pretty as you please. Almost froze him to the ball. So unlikely that Aloysius can hit this. Gotta hit the low number ball first and drive a ball to a rail in this game, a 9 ball. And he has no path that I can see. The 3 blocks you from going under and around to reach that yellow 1 ball. And yeah, he has sewed him up tight. He's gonna have to try to tie something up here, I think. Yeah, the 4. Just put it next to the 7 like that. We are playing 3 fouls, 3 consecutive fouls in this tournament. Most of the tournaments at Pattaya, they did away with the 3 foul rule. Nobody liked it, but this is a World 9 Ball Tour, and the 3 foul rule is in effect, as is golden breaks. Golden breaks do count. We had one of those a couple of matches ago in a Hill Thriller, and Beer makes a 3-ball combination, and I think he's got to look at the 1 on the side. Can he sneak it past that 3? I think he can. Yeah, he's looking at the 2. One ball down. Did he get an angle on the 2? Did he get straight? I think he's got the angle to come above the 3, but watch out for that 8. And he did avoid the 8. Left himself kind of a sharp angle, but well within his wheelhouse. Like I said, I'm quite familiar with this young man's game. These shots don't bother him in most cases. Yeah, just like that. Real gentle stroke. Tap, tap, tap. All right, we got 5 balls left on the table. The 6 ball is up table. The 8 ball's in between side pockets. 5 ball just got deposited in the lower left-hand corner pocket. So 4 balls remain. And down below, the 7 ball is near the center diamond on the right side of the table, off the rail. 1, 2. Ooh, he got funny. He got funny. He got funny. Tap the 7 towards the center diamond. And now he's going to shave this 7. We'll leave the white ball all the way up table. And he left a piece. I think he left a piece of it. Maybe not. Also, there is a 30-second shot clock in effect. You get 60 seconds after the break off, and then after that you gotta shoot at something within 30 seconds. You do get one extension, one 30-second extension per frame. Aloysius kicks the 7 ball all the way up to the just beyond the break box, just beyond the head string, leaving a 6-foot shot or thereabouts for Beer. Nice shot. Rattles in, but nice shot. White ball, white ball, white ball. Gonna be okay. Gonna leave a shot. Gonna have a shot at the 6 or at the 8 in the side or the corner. Now he's going into the side. Like that. It's gonna avoid the scratch. Coming into the line for the 9. Nicely done, Beer. Down on the 9. 9 ball down. Beer has won. And yes, you can hear the applause in the background. Beer is a heavy local favorite. Very nice man. Very polite. Just a pleasure to be around. And you can see the crowd in the background. A couple folks been here all day. Now there's no seats left. Oh, there's a couple seats left. 3, I see. People do move around, but it's a very nice viewing angle with that slight elevation. Really like that angle for spectators. They can see the play of the game. They're not in the way. They're not moving around. Very nice setup. Beer to break left-hand side of the break box. One in the side, but no look at the 2. That 9 ball is right in between the 2 and the white ball. So is he going to jump? Is he going to jump? It's kind of far. Yeah, I don't think he's going to jump because quite a bit of distance. Plus, the 2 ball is almost hanging in the jaws, so easy to pop something off the table. We've seen it already today. Players jumping with balls near the cushions or the pockets, and invariably, so many times, you'll see a ball off the table. I'm sure that this. He can go rail first on this, otherwise Beer wouldn't have pushed out there. Oh, he's got a full look at it. He's not snookered at all. 3 and a 7 are funny. The 9's not far away from the 3 and the 7 as well. Jacked up. And he goes below the 3. And he's got a bank or a safe or possibly a 2-way shot. The bank is pretty straight, but if you screw back, you're going to have about a 7-foot shot on that 4, assuming you pot the 3 in the side. So he plays a safety, probably a higher percentage play than the bank, and gets a full snooker on beer. So now up table you got the 3, 8, and the 4. The 3 and the 8 are lined up nicely, but I believe that 4, the 8 does not pass the 4. But beer's going to the air, hops over, gets a good shot, legal shot. Well, gets a legal shot anyway. But he's left the 3 in the side for Aloysius. But the 4 has no pocket. To the left you got the 5, to the right you've got the 6. So we may see a combination in our future here. Or he may try to disrupt the 5 possibly. And he's going to scratch. All right, beer back at the table, ball in hand. Nice opportunity here with 6 balls left to not up this match at 2. He's going for the combination, makes both balls. Either way, it's okay. Straight, pretty straight on that 6. Remember, these are 4-inch corner pockets. Screws straight back, but he's on the wrong side of the 7. He might bank this. He makes shots like that. And he could just roll forward or maybe even stop his white ball. But he's looking at the cut in the side, I think. Yeah, bring the white ball down, little left hand spin, and he's about 2 feet away from that 8 ball. 9 ball's on the foot spot down table. Eight ball down, but he's not ideal. He's pretty good though, pretty good on that 9. And he's gonna grab his extension, I believe. No, or is he gonna stretch? He's stretching out. 9 ball down. Beer has 2. He's knotted up the score. Yeah, this guy's dangerous, man. I played him a bunch of times. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this guy. He will make you pay. He's won several tournaments in Thailand here since I've been here. Very dangerous player. And while we were talking, the sponsors for today's event is S1 Signature Snooker Company Limited here in Thailand. Also SRE Company Limited in Thailand. Also Think Curve Company Limited in Thailand, as well as many more. J Flowers, like I said before, they're offering a 1 million baht bonus if you can break around 9 racks. Once again, the 1 in the side. Yeah, Beer has a really, really nice touch on his break off, and he's got to look at the 2. He's got to look at the 2. A good look. 3 balls down table, but it's looking pretty straight. He's bending down. Yeah, he's got a nice power stroke too. Yeah, like that. Kind of splits the angles. White ball comes down, taps the side, taps the bottom rail. And he's on the 3. He is on the 3. But he did not pot the 3. He was trying to disrupt those 2 balls near the foot spot. Lost a little focus on potting the ball. Easy to do sometimes. But now Aloysius back at the table. Nice looking table here. This is the hardest one right here, the 3 ball. 4 balls available in the same pocket. Like that. Taps it. Avoids getting on top of that 5 ball. That was really critical. The 5 ball is in between the side pockets, down a little. Up table you got the 7-8. Down table you got the 5-6-4-9. Alright, so he's on the 5 in the side pocket with a nice angle to come around 2 rails maybe. No, he can just go forward or slide to the left a little, like that, for the 6 in the side. Nice little touch there. Yeah, he can just pop it and stop it here, and he'll have a nice angle on the 7. Even straight in is okay for the 7 at this point of the frame, but he left himself a little angle to come off the cushion on the left-hand long rail to go at that 8 that's sitting there in the break box. 7 ball deposited. White ball comes out more than a diamond. Nice natural angle to come to the left side of the table for that 9 ball. Like that. 1, 2, straight in on the 9. About 2 diamonds away, a little more. Nine ball down. Aloysius Yapp has 3. Very, very, very steady mannerisms from Mr. Yapp here. Not a twitchy type player. He's very stoic. Hard to tell what he's thinking. Can't really tell if who's leading in the match. If you look at him, you can't tell. He's just got the poker face thing going on most of the time. While we're talking, we've got 33 countries represented. 33, including Thailand, Australia, Germany, Finland, China, Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, UK, US, Vietnam, Bangladesh, as Aloysius is about to break off here. Breaks off and nothing goes down. 1 ball is going to end up near that upper right. Also, countries represented: Belgium, Denmark, Guam, Guyana, Iceland, Philippines, Turkey, Korea, Scotland, Poland, Norway, Mexico, Macau, Laos, Iceland, and New Zealand, all represented in this week's competition. The first of its kind in Thailand as far as the World 9-Ball Tour ranking event, as Beer rattles the 1. Rattles the 1, and Aloysius Yapp returns. Safety, gonna try to snug him up against that 7. Got the full snooker, but didn't freeze him to the ball, which is always your ultimate goal. Meanwhile, up table you got the 2, 6, and the 8. Down table you got the 3, 4, real close together. 1's in between the side pockets along with the 9 and the 7 ball. Kicks, hits the ball, but scratches. So Aloysius is going to have to bring that white ball down table underneath that 3 ball, because it sure doesn't pass that 4 in the lower left. And there's a little bit of traffic to contend with. And look at that grip hit, his grip hand. It's like he's barely touching the cue at all. He is making a face, showing a little emotion here. And he's got kind of a tight, yeah. You can follow this with left-hand spin, or a lot of players like to go down and around top rail, side rail, and underneath. But he could catch the 6 in doing that. And he got under it just barely, but not straight in, not straight in. And the natural angle of the white ball is going to go away from that pink 4. So this is a tester. He's got to bring the white ball back from the right-hand rail to the left side of the table for that pink 4. If he chooses to take it on. I mean, there is a safety here, but it looks like he's going at it. Might be straight center ball from the looks of things. Use a little right-hand spin. Rolls that ball to the side and out for a look at the 4 ball. Still a little more angle than he wanted, but watch this stroke. Watch this stroke. Back and forth, taps the 6. And he's about 4.5 feet away from that orange 5 ball. Got a natural angle to go to the side rail and back over for that green 6, which he has done. 4 balls remain. Ideal angle, ideal distance from the 4 to come down for that 7 ball. Pretty as you please. 1 and 2 rails. And he's making a little bit of a face. Fairly straight. He might just screw back out of this. And it goes forward with a little spin. So he had a little more angle than I could tell. Even with the overhead view here, it's still difficult unless you have the actual player's eye view. 7 ball down, white ball comes down like it's on a string. And he's a little more than a diamond away from that 9 ball. 9 ball deposited. Aloysius Yapp from Singapore has 4. This will be the final match of the night on the TV table. We will be back here in the morning, 9 a.m. local time here in Pattaya. We will be giving you 6 matches, just like today, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. No place I'd rather be right now, I'll tell you what. The referee, Mimi, racks the balls. She's a local player here, and she plays the tournaments. She hangs around with the players. She knows what she's doing. That girl can play some pool. Aloysius to breaking off the same spot. He might be one of those players that just sticks to the same break spot all the time. Break off one of the side. 9 ball goes towards the side, but it's not going to fall. But he does not have. He's got to look at the 2, but can you bank? No, he's not going to bank into the 9. What are you thinking? No, he's not going to do that. He's going to have to play safe here. I don't think even if he wanted to, the 2 could get past that orange 5 into the 9. But maybe. No, he's playing safe. 2 ball down, white ball up. And it's got away from him a little bit. He's left to look at the 2 for beer. No snooker. About 6 feet away, but he wanted to get the white ball behind the 4 or the 8. But a little too much power on that. So Beer's going to do a return safety. But he's going to leave a look, a long look for Aloysius, but no snooker. He wanted to hit that a little bit more thin, keep that 2 down table, but it's come up about a diamond and a half away from the lower right-hand corner pocket. Shooting off the rail bridge. Very smooth, a little bit of running English just to avoid tapping into the 3. And he's got a nice opportunity for a clearance here. It's kind of redundant with this guy. They're all ripe for clearances with this guy, seems like. Is he going to go forward with 2 cushions? 1, 2. For a nice angle on the 4, but he may go into the 8 here with the white. Open hand bridge. Barely just shaves that 8. No harm, no foul. 4 ball deposited in the receptacle. 5 balls remain on the table. No clusters, no balls on the rail. Everything spread out nicely. Nothing tricky. Just pot the balls. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Five ball down. Brings the white ball to the side rail and up for a pretty close range shot on the green 6. Grabs his extension. Most likely gonna use a little right hand spin, spinning the white ball counterclockwise. Down and around for the 7. It's got a nice angle on the 7 to come up table for the 8, most likely in the side. Most likely we'll see the 8 and the 9 go in the same pocket. Same side pocket, that is. 7 ball down, up, above the side pocket, ideal position, close. The 8 is less than a diamond away from that side pocket, about half a diamond. Eight ball deposited, left himself a little bit of a cut on the 9, but the 9's not far away from the side. But these are tight pockets. You do not want to take anything for granted as he pots 9 in the side. Aloysius has 5. That is winner break 9 ball for you. Beer had a look. He had a look. But now he's just got to sit and watch. Just to break. Break off now. He's got it dialed in now. He's made the one on the side I think 3 times in a row now. Where are you 2? He's got a bank on the 2, and I believe he's going to take it on because he's got the angle. Yeah, it's not flat, it's not straight in. So he's got an angle to bank this ball. See how he's measuring there? measuring the angle and natural angle to come down for that red 3 ball. But he came a little short. Kind of a two-way shot. Made sure the white ball stayed near that bottom cushion, and that 2 ball up table above the side pockets, left side of the table. And he's really, there's no he's gonna play safe here. Yeah. Avoid the scratch. No snooker though. And he did leave a very, very, very thin cut on the on 2. Three balls down table, but if you do cut the 2 in, he's still got hampered cueing too, with that 5 ball being where it is. So he's got to use a slightly shorter bridge, elevated, and position will not be guaranteed. But he spins it backwards, avoids a scratch. Nice stroke. Avoids being over the 5 too. He's a little hampered with that 5 adjacent to his cue, but he's got a little angle to come off the side rail and up for this pink like that above the side pockets. Got an angle for the 4, come down for the 5. He may have to grab his extension though. Yeah, he's grabbing the extension. Yeah, modern players love their extensions. I love mine. I'm only 5'6". I reach for that sucker all the time, and it really helps. 4 ball deposited. White ball. It's gonna stay off the rail, maybe an inch off the rail. And yeah, he can roll forward to the top rail, possibly the side rail, but I don't think he's going to spin this ball. I think he's just going to go straight top English, leave himself a nice angle. No, he did spin the ball. I wanted to get closer to his work, and he did. He's got a nice angle on the 6 to go up table, and using a smidge, a dollop of left-hand spin to make sure that white ball comes above the side pockets and avoids any possibility of getting snookered on that 8. Down on the 7, open and bridge. Made sure he got an angle just to I think he can just use a little center ball stop here and just come down without even going to a rail, or he might be going forward. Looks like he's going forward with a little left-hand spin down to the bottom rail and back up straight in on the 9. 9 ball deposited. Aloysius Yapp from Singapore. He needs 3. Beer, also known as Pawaris Teerapong from Thailand. He has 2. He needs 7. And if you are in the area and you are looking to buy a cue, you're in the market, come on down to S1. Right now, Thailand Pool Tables has an exhibit here, and they've got cues on the rack for sale. Break cues, jump cues, playing cues, chalk, gloves, templates, whatever you want. Thailand pool table seems to have that covered. So come on down, see Damien at Thailand pool tables. They are here right now, ready to sell you a new cue. As Aloysius breaks off. And he's got a, well, he doesn't have a look. He's going to have to play safe here. Or a push out. But the white ball's down table, the 2 balls up table. Just outside the edge of the break box there, near the top cushion. He might try to use that 3 as a blocker. Maybe a little left-hand spin to retard the bounce. Kind of like that. Didn't get a snooker. In fact, he's left a shot. He's left a shot for beer. He's left a long look at that at the blue 2 as Aloysius points to where he wanted the ball to end up. I love it when players do that. All started with Efren. He was the first guy I ever saw do that in my life many, many years ago. When he misses position, I wanted it there. I wanted it right there. And, well, people copy him. Beer spanks in that 3 ball. Bounces the white ball off the right hand side cushion for a nice angle. He's got a nice angle on that 4. He's got action here. 6 balls left. And yeah, Beer does not dither. He does not agonize over shot selection. He gets after it. Like that. A little more angle than you like, but he's got the eyes of an eagle. Little inside spin, very nice stroking action, but that 9 ball's right where his bridge hand should be. So now he's got to either use a very short bridge or a much longer one. He's going for the short bridge option. Going forward, top spin. He just went straight top spin. He didn't want to mess with any side spin, being elevated over. As elevated as he was. Beer down on the 8. Little spin. Nice speed control. Up a little high, but still very serviceable position. And you will hear a nice round of applause. He pots this ball. 9 ball down. Listen to the crowd. And yeah, don't sleep on this guy. I'm telling you, don't sleep on. Aloysius looking stoic. Got one heck of a poker face on this man. And yeah, like I said before, it's about 7:55 local time p.m. in the evening here in Pattaya. This will be the last match of the night. We will rejoin you in the morning, 9 a.m. Pattaya time. Beer to break. Breaking from the left side of the box. Yeah, he pots the 1 in the side with regularity. That one went a little high, but he potted the 2, and he's going to have a look at that 1. So a nice break overall. but he's elevated over that 4. Makes a little face there. His beer will show a little emotion from time to time. He's not quite as stoic as Aloysius, and he's put himself on top of the 7 ball after potting the 3, and this is a tester. Gonna have to use some force follow. Jacked up over the 7 on the roof, as we used to say, or treetop or something high up there. So he's going to be elevated. I don't think he's going to take this on. Yeah, he's playing safe. Oh, they got a double kiss, but it was not a malignant double kiss. It was rather benign. Left Aloysius with a sharp angle, some distance, but again, this is Aloysius Yapp, 3rd on the World 9 Ball Tour rankings. So pretty much anything is in jeopardy with him at the table with the cue in his hands. But he may be playing safe here. No, I think he's going at it. Overcut that ball. Don't know if he left it for beer though. I don't think he did. Yeah, he can see. Yeah, beer's making a face. I don't think. Yeah, he can't sneak that white ball past that orange 5 to get at that 4. I don't think. Yeah, he's playing safe, but not the best of safes. No snooker. Left him long though. If you can't leave him tough, leave him long. That's what I always say. That's how I was taught. But against guys like Mr. Yapp here, that may not even be a good strategy. This man is a ball potting machine. But he is on the rail. Off the rail a little. And he's got an angle to pot the 4 in the left-hand corner pocket and bring the white ball down table past the 6 to play the 5 in the lower left on the short side. I mean, the angle is there. You don't even have to spin the ball or anything. It naturally just wants to come down table like that. But he spun it 2 rails, caught the 6, and I think he's still got a shot at the 5. Maybe. He's bending down and he's getting right back up. So he got just enough of that. 5 balls remain. Ball deposited. 6 is basically a hanger in the side there. 7 does pass. I'm 99.999% sure of that. Passes the 8 in the lower left. Screws back just enough. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go to the rail and back out. Maybe a little left the right-hand spin. Like that, like that. Down for the 8. Close range. Eight ball disappears. White ball comes up. Not dead straight, but basically pretty straight. Open hand bridge. 9 ball disappears. Aloysius has 7. Beer has 3. Yeah, Beer's got to tighten up those safeties. He's left a couple looks for Aloysius that were kind of like unforced errors on some level. But hey, you still got a cue. You're still in the game. You never know in this game. You never know in this game. You really don't. I've seen stranger things happen. Our referee Mimi racks the balls. This time the 2 is at the rear of the rack, but they've been rotating it quite nicely. They seem to be just putting it on one side or other of the 9 in the rack, and occasionally at the bottom, like now. Aloysius to break. Breaks off one on the side. 4 ball goes down. 1 ball ends up near the lower left-hand corner pocket. And where are you 2? He took a look. He's reaching. He's grabbing for his playing cue. I believe he does have a look at it, but this is not an easy look. He's shooting out of the jaws of the lower left. He's got to screw back for the 3 and avoid scratching in the side, by the way. Yeah, there's really nothing else viable other than a safety. He may not take this on. But if he's feeling it, as we used to say, if he's feeling it, he might just jack up. Let's see what he's doing. I don't think he's jacking up, though. Yeah, safety, white ball, top rail. 2 ball rolls down table past the side pockets, so he's left a look. He did not snooker bear, and this is a touchy shot, but if you can pot this ball, you're likely to get a nice reward on that 3. But he overcuts the ball. The 2 goes up. That might be a little too high to cut in the side. I think it is. It's one of those awkward angles. You try to make it in the upper right, you're gonna scratch in the side. Try to cut it in. Even if you were to cut it in, likely you'll scratch in the corner. So I believe he may just bat this ball back and forth and try to leave the white ball down where it is or thereabouts. Yeah, like that. But it's gonna catch the. Just barely caught the 6, so no potting angle for the 2. He's left there is a combination here. You'd have to overcut that blue 2 into the 6. I think that's what he's doing too. No, playing safe, using the 5 ball for a 100% snooker with very little chance of jumping. And the 2 is near the 8. Up table the 5 and the 6. The rest of the colors, the 5, 6, 7. Excuse me, the 2, 3, 7, 8. Good hit. And he banked it in. However, no reward. He's snooker. Do it again. He may take a swing at this 9 off the bottom rail, leading 7-3. I don't know if he's that frisky. I don't think he's got the edge. Doesn't look like it. Nice close-up, though, of that CPBA Royal cloth. You can see the nap and everything. Yeah, he don't like it. So what do you do here? Go to the bottom rail, into the 3. It's kind of far. Yeah, it's more than a diamond away. You can just try to use speed control and hit it like that. And he got a rail. And best possible outcome. plays a return safety, tries to use a 9 as a blocker, but that one got away. It got away. And he's now left a pretty nice look at the 3, but the angle might be a little too sharp to hold the white ball up table for that 5 ball. These are touchy shots. Or he could just power the ball, try to go around 3 or 4 rails or something. Or he could do that. He stuns under, or actually on top of the 5, back out for a nice angle. 5 balls remain. And he's in catbird seat here, looking to get on the hill. 4 balls remain. No clusters, no balls are on rail. 9 is on the foot spot. 6 balls up table. 7, 8, 9 are below the side pockets, so way far away from any rail. 6 ball deposited. I think it's going to go down and around like that. Pretty as you please. Close range on the 8, just like you drew it up. A ball down, straight in on the 9. 9 ball disappears. Aloysius Yapp has 8. He's on the hill. Beer has 3. He needs 6 in a row. Our referee Mimi racks the balls. This time the blue is on the right hand side of the 9. Aloysius breaking from his usual spot. He does not deviate from his break box position, at least not this match, excuse me. Yeah, 9 ball down, but the 1 ball stays down table. Got to look at the 2. He's got a bank. 2 ball also stayed down table. He's shaking his head, but this is a straight in bank. This could be all she wrote. I would be shocked if he does not go at this bank with a 5-game lead. But I've been wrong before. I'm wrong with alarming regularity. So let's see what he's got in mind. Yeah, he's going at it. But he went a little high on that. Hit it with decent amount of pace, but didn't leave anything easy. Left it straight in, but he's going to be Beer's going to be hampered over that obstructing ball. And yeah, he rattles it too. He tried to come all the way underneath it, but there was no pocket up table for the 3. Maybe in the side, but that's a moot point. Left him tough though. Yeah, Aloysius is going to have to go 1 rail, maybe 2. I think he's trying to just go 1 rail directly into it. Like that. Actually got a double kiss out of the deal, but ends up smelling like a rose. Ends up smelling like a hillside of daffodils and marigolds. And Beer just can't seem to catch a break here. He's got a bank though. No, he's playing safe. 1 White ball down table, blue ball up table, and he got a snooker. Got a snooker out of the deal. Looks like he's going to the top rail and back down. Yep. And he's made it. He's made it. He's made it. 2 ball kicked in from a distance of about 14 feet or so. But he's put himself right on top of that brown 10, so he's not out of the woods yet. And I don't know, he can cut it in the side, but the white ball's going to go towards that 5, most likely hit it. And queuing over a ball always makes accuracy a little bit more daunting. But then again, this is Aloysius Yapp here. No, he's playing safe. Yeah. White ball, but he got the double kiss. Beer's got action here. He's got action. If he does manage this clearance, it will get pretty loud. I promise you. Very popular player here in Pattaya. But he's got some work to do before you get there, and then he's going to need 5 more. But you can only win 1 game at a time. Can't win 6 games in 1 frame. It just doesn't work that way. You overcut that 3 ball. It bounces around, catches the knuckle, and Aloysius has got to look at the 3. I don't know if he's got the angle to come to the top rail and back down. I think he does. The way he's sizing up the angle. He's screwing back though. I like that nice little smooth stroke with spin. Brings the white ball in between the 4 and the 6. And he's got a nice little angle on the 4, but the 5 ball is funny. It is funny. He may play safe here. I don't see how you get on that 5. Unless you wouldn't play a combination. But he's going at it. He's got a plan of some sort. Let's find out. Goes into the 6. So he's going for the carom shot on the white ball off the 5 into the 7. Touchy shot. Easy for that 5 ball to get away afterwards. He might just be playing safe. No, he was able to sneak that ball past the 7. And this is not a good sign for Beer. 4 balls left. Six ball deposited. He's on the 7. 3 balls to go. 9 balls on the foot spot. The 8 ball's up table. Just below the head string right of the break box. 7's about half a diamond away from that lower left. 7 ball down. White ball comes up. Is he straight in? Pretty straight in. Don't forget these are 4-inch pockets. 4-inch corner pockets. Eight ball down, and it looks like Aloysius Yapp is going to close out the frame here. 9 ball down, Aloysius Yapp, winner. Scoreline 9-3. Thank you for joining us this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. My name's John C. It's been a pleasure. We'll be back in the morning, 9 a.m. 6 more games on the money table, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know you want to. S1 TV YouTube channel. I'll see you tomorrow.
ที่ไทย